second week after a month, there's one of his staff that came where I was seated and asked me, what is your name? Nikamwambia sikwambi. Unatakia nini jina yangu? The friends around me, they were, sumwambie Sili, sumwambie. Already hata washasema jina yangu. You see? So, like, it was Sylvia. And then, wakaniuliza, where is home? Nikamuuliza, unataka kujulia nini kwetu?
Good evening, viewers. You're welcome to Woman Without Limits. We started this last week and we talked about Sylvia and the story. My goodness, it's so deep. If you didn't watch it, please go on YouTube right now. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and you can do them in opposite ways. It's fine. Just do it, okay? If you didn't watch it, do it now. And today we continue from where we stopped. It's an amazing story that you can come from anywhere and God can raise you up to any level. Not educated at all until the age of 8 and a half. Somebody picks her up and takes her to class 1. She starts off from there, but guess what? Ends up in university. And after that now, she's rescuing girls who are in the same place that she was in before, right in the streets. What? God, he can pick you from anywhere. Watch this.
Squeeze iko kwa map. Kitambo haikukua. Squeeze uki Google it is there.
Sasa utaipata.
Utaipata.
Like it never used to be there.
Yeah, and then you see the place ilikuwa inajulikana ya criminals. You know, walevi wote.
Yeah.
That was the place.
Yeah.
Yes. Wazee, vijana and all these things when you wakati wa msako it used to happen there.
Yeah.
So these people decided tunaenda. Mimi tukaenda. Nikamwambia unaona ile nyumba?
Ni hapo.
You
were scared of your mom.
Exactly.
Because she would charaza you nicely.
Exactly. Wakaenda. My sister was there. So my sister akawalau akaingia kwa nyumba. My mom was kwa nyumba amelala. Unwell.
So she had been unwell for a while?
Yes.
Yeah.
No medication, no, you know.
Just in bed?
Yeah. So, nikasikia sitangu ananiambia, Sili come, unaitwa na mom? Nikamuuliza, ako aje? Mood ziko aje? You know, there's that ka voice that will always tell you, huku.
Usingie.
Yeah, and you know my mom was that mama, mwenye angekuita once, you don't respond, akuite twice, atajificha hapa kwa mlango, nyuma ya mlango, unaingia kama amekushika. Anakupea zile zako. And then now you start the conversation. Ndio sasa akwambia alikuwa anakuitia nini, you know.
Akisha kutengeneza.
Alafu akuulize, umesikia? Next time nikikuita, you come very fast. And then uko like, ni makosa. Unajua unajiuliza, huwezi muuliza. Because ukimuuliza now that is another chapter. Utaonwa zaidi. There was a time she bet me until nilala 4 days. 4 days. Actually, alinikatata na kisu. I don't know what she was doing with the knife. I have this alama here. Yeah.
She beat you, you slept for 4 days?
Yeah.
Without getting up?
Yeah.
Because of pain?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Even my sister, I remember my sister, there was a time alikuwa ameenda kutembea na marafiki zake. Then she came. When she was explaining, hata kama hajamaliza, niliona tu ameshikwa, amebebwa. Chini. And it is huko unajua tuna simiti.
Yeah.
Ni mchanga.
Ni mchanga uanguke kabisa.
Yeah. So, juu mpaka chini. And I felt for my sister that time. But also, alikuwa na ile bitterness because sometimes she could quarrel and tell us.
Yeah.
And then kwa baba yenyu. You know, and angetupakia tule tungo, you know, tuchache hata go
and
to your father's place.
Would your father accept you or no?
Now, my dad used to work at Ripeline. So alikuwa na ka place inaitwa Huruma. So there was a time nilijikaza. I went. Yeah, and then my dad doesn't talk much. Ni ule tu msemkul. I went, nilika kwa hiyo nyumba siku mbili. I felt like I'm in the wrong place. I came back to my mom. Yeah. So I came and now tukaendelea with my mother. Back to
now the mzee now
Dr. Charles Muli.
Dr. Charles Muli. Now you've been called by your sister and told to go in.
So,
and you're asking her what kind of mood is
kuna
mom?
Akaniambia hata mama ana nguvu yenye anaweza kukuchapa. Unaenda hata toka kwa kitanda ingia. So nikaingia kama nime umenyenyekea. And the team started the conversation. Niliwapata, I actually got my mom saying, nyinyi ni kina nani? Mumetoka wapi? Mnataka kupeleka mtoto wangu kwa Freemason, you know? And she was so tough, ile like, ama mnataka kwenda kuza mtoto wangu? She didn't want. Then they explained to her, akakata. They went. Tukakutana tena. So the second and the third time, they came home. So vile walikuja, they talked to my mom. My mom said, I need to know that place. Akajikaza all the way to Pioneer. The home was in Pioneer, Eldoret.
Right.
So she went there, akapata kuna watoto, there's that place. And then, you know, for me, vile tulienda na yeye, I saw that place. Ilikuwa imefensiwa na kayafa. The place is cemented, there's water, there's light.
You are like, this looks like a good place.
And people, and the children are eating. Asubuhi saa 7 na jioni. I even didn't have time ya kuambia mamangu mimi sitakaa hapa. Immediately she asked me, utaingia hapa shule? Nikamwambia yes.
Immediately?
Nikamwambia yes mom, yeah. Akaniambia ukweli? But she told them, hapana. Why me I cried? Jaluzije hiyo chance. You know, I was looking, even though it was not even the chance.
Eating, and then they are living in a place with lights and nice place.
Very beautiful. You know, kule kwenye tunakaa, toilet ni nje. There's no space for kuanika nguo. And remember, even that house, I came to learn later, my mom used to pay 300 shillings.
Per month?
Per month.
Wow.
And I can't tell you how many times tulikuwa tunafungiwa. Very many times.
You are 300?
Yes. And the municipal people used to come and carry things wanapeleka town hall. You know, by the time zimerudi zikiwa less. You've already poteza zingine, umelipa, and 300 ilikuwa inashinda my mom to pay the house.
Wow.
So
you accepted?
I accepted.
They took you in?
I see.
How old are you now?
8. 8.
Yeah.
8 and a half.
8 and a half. Yeah.
Remember tulisahau story ya shule?
Yeah.
The last time I was in school, I can't remember.
Yeah.
During that time. So nimekuja, nimepata kuna watoto. Those were very new to me. Hakuna mtu nilikuwa najua. So now this is a different environment. So tumeingia shule, nilisahau kuandika. I have no
Now
idea.
you are 8 and a half. They are taking you to class?
See, now we are starting, ilikuwa ngani, it was direct class 1. Sasa unaingia huko as a new student. So already the other children they already know how
to write and read.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, mimi sasa nimeingia kwanza.
So you are starting standard 1.
Yes. You're just finding yourself, you're out of place. You're just feeling out of place.
Because you're much older.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then, already walisha catch up. So, when I'm told, awa walikuwa watoto wa street, niko like, Hawakai, they've really changed, nini. And sasa now kuingia kwa system was also hard.
Yeah.
Because umezoea free life.
Yeah, you do what you want.
So here,
you go beg, then you go sleep, then you do what you want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then, you know, even talking, the language was not that, it was that bad.
It was street language.
Tell me, ni tusi ni kutusi. You know, you just, it was so hard.
Nipe nikupe.
Na hakuna matusi tungetusiana. Honestly speaking, it was such a rough
life. Hard.
Yeah, you know, as much as there was that respect, but anytime ukiona even an older person anakusumbua, you will always shout with zile matusi. Very bad ones.
Call them names.
Yes.
Right.
So
now here you are, you're finding these are organized kids. They
very clean.
They're clean.
Yes.
They're orderly.
Eish.
And you're wondering, you're not used to
Wamevaa
order.
viatu. Remember all this time, no shoes.
Wamevaa viatu. Then now there is order here, and you're not used to order.
Kabisa. Ati from this time to this time, kuna hii, from this time, ilinisumbua. It took me time, but the best thing was there was the caregivers.
Yeah.
So they took me through pole. Sana kuja na realize, ati hapa kuna watu wanaendanga morning devotion, there's evening devotion, there's Bible study. Where?
How?
Where?
Yeah.
Me, I can't. I used to hear my mom praying in Kiluya, but at ile tumeka as a family we are praying.
Never. You've not seen it at all. Yeah.
It never happened. So hapa unakuja, you're getting new things. Uko like you're in the wrong place. So adapting took me time.
Yeah.
But nikaingia kwa system.
So was it like a children's home?
It was.
It was a children's home.
Even now.
Oh, it's a children's home.
It is.
So now you entered, you meandered your way, you got into the system, and now started from class 1 at 8.5 years.
Yes.
Then did you continue with the school?
Yes. Now my mom started visiting. Akiwa tao, anakuja.
Sasa amepona?
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Wow.
Shida ni mbaya.
Yeah.
Shida ni mbaya. Because now, Mrs. Muli, we call her Mami. She used to come and visit my mom. She could do the shopping, buy her food, anamletea, you know, and encourage her to go to the hospital and all these things. So my mama akaanza kuget. Courage akikuja anapata, nimechange.
So is that the place now you started to kuongea Kizungu?
I'm telling you.
Kwa shule wakaanza kufundisha.
Kwani Kizungu ile tulikuwa tunaongeanga huko, si unajua ni ile ya walevi. Na songs tulikuwa tunaimbanga zilikuwa zile kore dawa, you know, those na ile tu labda kama kuna ile church ilikuwa pale ya Wakorino, you know, those are the songs that ungesikiza. And then there are other zile songs, you know, zile za kawaida unasikia walevi wanaimba, you sing.
Right.
Because you even don't have a radio. So the only radio in your place is the people
around you.
Yeah. So aka-adapt. Hey, my mom was so happy. So the home, ikakuwa na watoto wengi, we had to shift. So we shifted to Machakos in Yatta. We went to Yatta.
Wow.
1996.
Oh, Yatta hapa.
Yes.
I'm saying because I've been there many times.
I know, I've seen your videos.
Wow.
So mimi nimelelewa Ukambani.
Oh.
Yeah.
So from that age you went to Yatta?
To Yatta. We went there.
Yeah.
Majority of us.
Yeah.
Because the space was small.
Yeah.
Sasa huko tukaanza kuishi. You know, new environment. Me, I'd never, sikuwa ishapita Nakuru, sikuwa nishaipita Nairobi. No one was mentioning Nairobi in our home. You know, hata where is Nairobi now? Nairobi ni wapi? You know, the only city tulikuwa tunaisikia ni Nakuru.
Right.
You know, Nakuru, Kakamega, Kisumu.
Right.
Those are the only places. So I went to Machakos.
And your mother agreed? She was fine with you going far?
She was.
Yeah.
We continued with education. So the time I came back to see my mom was 1997. 1997. imagine after hiyo miaka yote nilipata my mom still in the same house. Yeah.
Wow.
With my sister. No change.
Still doing the brew.
So alikuwa amekuwa msick. So alikuwa anafanya sana.
Yeah. But pia alikuwa anafanya ndio for eating.
Yes, because remember the same house that I'm telling you, it is the same house that niliwapata after some by then I was in class 6 going to class 7.
7, so it's been years. And are you doing well in school?
Yeah, sasa unajua, we already there, provided everything. Then talking with other children, discussing with other children, who like, huku there's food, there's nini, as much as maybe probably there was other challenges, but compared to home,
that was
like,
better.
Wacha tu nikae huku.
Yeah.
Huku nikirudi, I'm
and
not
then
sure
there's
about
education.
this place. Exactly.
Yeah.
So when we came, nilimpata kwa hiyo nyumba. So that is something that also ilinishtua. You know, kumaanisha my mom haku grow in terms of life. Yeah. So I came back. My mom was so happy because even I was taken there because nilikuwa nimepotea. You know, I even forgot home. Nilisahau. So I was taken there. Nikarudi, we went back to Yata. So when I was in Form 1, my mom passed on. Now the communication took place. But I went after she was buried. So imagine coming all the way from Machakos. You're coming, you have no idea. But I remember asking, why are you telling me to go home na tuko shule? Classes zinaendelea. Then I was told, enda tu umekaa bila kusalimia mom, go home, say hello to your mother, and you come back. So I came. So tunaingia kwa nyumba. You know, sijaambiwa, my mom is dead. So I'm looking at, I'm seeing people seated. Naangalia. Then I asked them,
What's going on?
Where is my mother? Kauliza, mamangu ako? No one responded. I just find myself crying. Yeah, and it was true that my mom died. Alikuwa amezikwa like a week.
Wow.
So I had to go to Shago. My mom was buried in their home place.
Rural area.
Yeah, so I went to Kakamega. I was given a matron, so I went with her. Tukaenda tukakaa huko 2 days. Now, my sister is here. No one is ready to stay with her. So I asked the matron, na sister yangu atabaki na nani? You know already my mom is dead, vitu zimechukuliwa zimeenda Ushago. And I felt for my sister because angekana nani. And I remember my sister telling me she used to go play football. She's in primary, but anachezea high school. She's paid to provide for my mom.
Wow. Wow. So she was the one fending for your mom. So your mom, when you left, the sickness continued. Do you know what she was ailing from?
By then, no. After burial and after sometimes now, I came to learn that she was positive, but she couldn't have afford the dawas. Now I was told by my auntie. You know, I kept asking her, what happened? What was the sickness and all? She said, your mom was HIV positive. And you know, during that time, the stigma was
so she couldn't
so people
tell
didn't
anyone.
want to talk about. Dawa zilikuwa zinanunuliwa over 10,000 and she couldn't manage to buy.
Right. Wow.
So I talked to the matron and asked her, sasa sistangu atabaki? Then she told me, let me talk to Dr. Charles and see if atakubali. She talked to him. He agreed.
For you to go with her.
Yeah. I was so happy. Because at least now, I'll see her.
Yeah, at least you're together. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was also such a young girl.
Yes, she was. And you know, the saddest part is that no one was ready to remain with my sister.
Yeah.
So we went. She was in class 6. So tulikana ye. She came there and then she kept telling me, now because she stayed with my mom for the longest compared with...
Of course, yeah.
So tukakuwa tunapiga story, you know, it was actually part of my also healing and having her.
Because she was then tell you about your mom.
Exactly.
And, yeah.
So we could talk so many times, but already tuko wote kwa home. So I was feeling safe for her. So nikaendelea na shule, I finished. I went, did business administration.
Oh, after school?
Yes.
So you were doing well in class?
Yes.
And your sister, she was also doing well?
Yes.
So you started business, business administration.
Yeah, business administration.
Yeah.
Now that one it was in Eldoret. So I got a small attachment. When I got the small attachment, it was a farm. Yeah, lawyer.
Yeah.
So I was washing. Nilikuwa naosha. But still I was under Muli's. Yes, I was still under Muli's.
Oh, they're the ones who had sent you.
Exactly. They were doing everything. Everything. They were paying for everything.
Wow.
So even when I was in Eldoret, I was living in Pioneer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was living in Pioneer.
So you were literally like their baby?
I still...
You still are?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
May God bless them so much.
Yeah. I really thank God for them.
Yeah.
So I got a very small farm. I did attachment hapo. So katika ile harakati, now my husband was...
Tell us now, when did you, what husband from where? Hey? Silly?
Okay. Yes. Silly wa Kapsuswa.
Silly wa Kapsuswa, you mean you now got a husband? Where did you get, when?
Now my husband, we were brought up together in the same home, same father, same mother.
In Ukambani?
Yes.
Yeah.
He actually, yeye pia ni wa Eldoret.
Oh.
Yeah, but he was coming from a different slum called Kipkaren. Yes.
Oh, Kipkaren.
But hata zile mitaamini nilizichapa, zile area pia alikuwa amezungukia tu pale. Yeah.
Ulikuwa namuona?
But no. Mimi sikuwa nishaimuona.
Had he seen you himself? Or no?
Because those are some of the maswalis that we kept asking ourselves.
Yeah.
But you know, ukisema nilikuwa hapa place inaitwa Trocadero, nilikuwa pale Paul's, anasema hata hapo sitko tunaenda hata hapo. You know, and even heda shosho yake alikuwa nakaa kwetu hizo side za Kapsuswa.
Yeah.
So ashai visit huko mara kadhaa.
But hamkuonana.
Hatukuwahi.
So mtapatania wapi sasa?
Sasa tukupatana, I already know him through now tumelelewa pamoja. He's elder than me, of course. And tumelelewa pamoja. Now he was alikuwa anamalizia now campus. So for me now nilikuwa attachment, then I still go back. Sasa hapo ndio tukapatana. But he was just caring, because let me just take you back at the children's home. Alikuwa na sister yake huko. So we were brought up together with her sister. And her sister was my, I'll just say like my godmother there. So alikuwa anatushughulikianga, you know, anatufulia.
Was it his older sister?
No, the second.
Yeah.
And every time the sister would always say, my brother, you know, brother yangu, Maina, you know. And I remember later, I kept telling her, wachanga kushinda umetuambia brother yako Maina. And then I started saying, Maina wangu, you know, and you know, even those hesabus that you unazipiga, looking at huku ndio ninaweza enda huku, he was not in my calculations. No. Hakukuwa, because already I had that respect for for him. I'm not saying that hao wengine tuko na respect, but you know kuna wale tu wenye you feel
he was make.
Yeah. But I remember all the time, you know, in Muli's, I got saved. I got saved there. And during the devotions, the prayers, I learned to pray there.
Yeah.
You know, Bibilian, because the system there is good. Ile, there's morning devotion, school, there's Bible study, time for practicing, talent development also. So I remember now nimegrow, nimekuwa mtu mzima. Now I start praying and asking, Nambia, God, I just want you to give me a tall man, a light, a very understanding man.
Yeah. Tall, light and understanding.
And then now to be very specific, a Kikuyu. Yes.
Na vile watu disi wa Kikuyu ati Wajaluo ndio wanajua
no. No. Where?
You are like a what, a Kikuyu?
Yes, I was very specific. And even when alikuja, we started just conversation. He's such a good storyteller.
So he was tall, he was light, and he was a Kikuyu the way you wanted.
Yes, and very understanding.
Yeah.
Mr. Maina is such a storyteller and also a good Bible reader. As in, amesoma Bible from Genesis to Revelation.
Yeah.
And you tell him such a verse, atakupea yote. You know, and he could capture me with such.
Yeah.
You know, analete story, analete, and then I'm like, mimi nataka story ingine, story ingine. Evo.
Yeah.
And also sharing our stories. We are relating so much and embracing one another. And the rest is history.
The rest is history, as they say.
Yes.
So which year did you get married?
2010, March 6th.
Right.
13 years down the line.
13 years down the line.
Yes.
Children?
We have 2 beautiful daughters.
Yeah.
Stephanie and Stacy.
Wow.
Yes.
Stephanie, I'm looking at one because there is a Stacy working here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very, very, we are such a very wonderful family. Despite our challenges, we embrace and push.
So now you are a family unit and you give your children what you didn't get.
Exactly, because I remember there was a time we were coming from church, then we were going to Junction and we met these street children and they actually borrowed us some money. Then Stephanie was 4 and she asked, Mom, why is this boy borrowing money and she doesn't have shoes? And I just felt something. I was so quiet. I just find myself crying. And the dad now started narrating the story of why this child is in the streets and asking for money and he doesn't have shoes. And it took us, you know, very far.
You saw yourself.
Yeah, and then we started actually telling them, sisi tulikuwa tunaenda shule bila viatu. Sisi tulikuwa hatuna, we used to miss food. They've never missed food. They've never walked barefooted. And now they started realizing and understanding, appreciating that there are other children outside here.
Could they believe when you were telling them that you are, that 4-year-old reminded you of you?
No, up to now, Stephanie and Stacy, they always tell us, kwani nyinyi wawili ndo mulikuanga street? Stephanie has been in the street families, we've been with her.
Yeah. So
she actually understands. But Stacy keeps asking us, kwa nini na ikakuaje ndio nyinyi mmepatana?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then we keep explaining
with such similar stories.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they keep asking, kwani kuna wale watu wengine wenye wako kama nyinyi? Are they like you?
Right.
You know, but we always tell them 2 things, that God, then education.
Tell me about the education. you went up to what class? You know, I'm asking because there's somebody watching right now, and they are probably in the streets.
Yeah.
With no hope, nothing. They have no idea whether anything good can come out of them.
Yeah.
But you started school at 8.5, right?
Yes.
That's where you're in class 1. So
Yeah.
you are with 6-year-olds, you know, in class 1, really trying to catch up in life. But you did get a proper education. And how far did you go?
When I joined Muli's now, education was provided. The basic needs were provided. So primary, high school, university. Yes.
What did you do at university?
I did business administration, community development, and part of psychology. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm saying because I know somebody will be so encouraged to know that they can start late, but still finish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know for me, I had no hope. There was no hope. I always tell the people around me, it was dark. You know that black wall? You don't see mbele?
Yeah.
That was the life. Education was not a priority. Food was.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause and also protection was. Cause compared to the girls that I left there and went to Muli's, most of them died of HIV, got married, separated. The life was not that good.
Right.
Some of them.
Yeah.
For me, I got that opportunity, and I always say, with God, I'm a living testimony. If you've never seen God, I always tell people, look at me, you will see God that you don't know.
God. Yeah.
There's a God in heaven. Because for me, even to get that opportunity, remember in the street, when I was the only one spotted, why me?
Yeah.
Why not?
Not anyone else but you.
Yeah, I was not that special than them.
Yeah. But you got spotted.
Yeah.
And then were taken there. And your mom accepted for you to do
Exactly.
it. And now the rest is history. Now, you started Chama. Is it
Initiative.
An initiative, yeah. You started an initiative. Can you tell us about the initiative and what led you there and how it's doing?
I started Simama na Dada initiative in the year 2013. 2013, I was still working with Muli Children's Family. And I've been working with community. So most of the time, when I go to the community, I will meet these girls. And we'll just talk kwa barabara. And another time, these girls invited me to their school. They told me, oh, you can come talk to us. We have some girls that when we get married with boda men, when we drop because of issue of menstrual hygiene, they can't afford the sanitary towels. So I went, did the first school. Then I talked to my husband. I was like, now, Mimi, I want to do this and this. And he was very supportive. He's actually the one who came up with the name.
Wow, Simama na Dada.
Yes,
Wow.
he's the one.
Yeah.
So I was katika ile hali ya you're not sure. But there's always that voice that kept telling me, Sylvia, go. You've come from far. If you don't speak for these girls,
Who will?
no one else will do that.
Yeah.
And no one will represent these girls to the respective places. So I started, and I started telling people, sharing with friends. I know some, I lost friends. Nikapata friends wengine wa new wenye walikuwa na embrace Simama. We started doing mentorship program, distribution of sanitary towels.
Right.
We've done sex for pads, period poverty. We've taken girls in schools.
Yeah.
Kwanzia primary, high school, universities. We have 10 girls right now in universities.
Wow.
The girls that we've worked with.
Yeah.
High school we have around 28.
Yeah.
Primary we have 10.
Yeah.
We cater for their
Education?
Yes, yes.
Aha.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beside that, the mentorship program, which is also important because we've been working in the communities,
Yeah.
schools, the chiefs and administrations. Now we actually do that kwa community, embracing, engaging the community to keep girls in schools. You know, even places like Masai.
Yeah.
We're in different counties, around 15 counties.
The Simamana Dada
Yes.
initiative.
Yes.
It's in 15 counties now.
Yes. Where we embrace.
So you're the CEO?
Yes, I am. Along the way, COVID came. Remember, I was working with Mullies. So we were told when they leave.
Yeah.
So we went for unpaid leave. So I remember telling God, now it is COVID time.
Yeah. I
want to be full-time in this work. And during the COVID, I remember we did Kawangware, Madare, Bukuru Kwanjenga. We were doing mentorship program, distributing sanitary towels to the girls. Yote myote, playing footballs together, feeding the street children. And I have volunteers, more than 50. Jenny is here, one of them. All of them, they give their time, their resources, their education to support the girls.
Right.
Last year, we reached out to 500,000 girls.
500,000 girls?
Yes.
In the nation?
Yes, this country.
Yeah.
We are doing it here. We are not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It is here. We have the solution to our problems.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Yes.
We have the solution to our problems.
Exactly.
That's really powerful.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've mentored more than 1.2 young people.
Yeah.
Through our
1.2 million.
Yeah. So during the COVID, there's another organization that actually we partnered together up to now called We Go to Them. We Go to Them is we go where people are.
Yes.
Share the gospel
in
3 simple steps.
Yeah.
I'm the program manager there and I'm a member. So we talk about admit, believe and confess.
Admit, believe and confess.
Yes. Very simple. We go where people are.
Yeah.
We don't wait for people to come.
You go there.
We go where they are.
Yeah.
Share the gospel that you admit you have a problem. Believe that you can
come out of it.
You can come out of it. Confess that I'm calling Jesus.
Yeah.
I want to change my life.
Yeah.
And we always bring it in a very simple way.
Yeah.
Tunatumianga sheng, sisi hatuongeangi Kiingereza. Tunaongeanga Kiswahili.
Hebu ongea Kiswahili hizo vitu 3.
Kiswahili. Kwamba ninakubali, ninaamini na ninaitika. We are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we are sharing the gospel. We've reached to so many people.
Yeah.
So many people.
Yeah.
So we go to them together with Simama. We are here in Kenya doing the right thing.
Amen.
To the right people.
Yeah.
Winning one soul at a time. I invite you to come.
Yes.
You
invite us. We'll come. You know me and women. So you know that's why you're on Woman Without Limits right now.
And do you know one thing about our country?
Yeah.
Can you believe that there's a woman somewhere asking for 5 shillings? Kwake. There's this one woman who is asking for 5 shillings.
Just 5 shillings.
5 shillings.
We'll sort her.
5 shillings.
We'll sort her out.
Yes. They do not have any business. They do not have anything. We also do women economic empowerment.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
That's really powerful. Yeah. So you started now this initiative and you've been helping girls to come out of poverty and to also know that they don't have to die in that situation. Yeah, and creating safe spaces. Yeah. Creating safe spaces is, we make a conducive environment for them, both at school, at home, even in the community. We deal with the issues of GVB, defilement. Oh, man, I saw one the other day that was so bad. Yeah, those things are happening daily, on a daily basis. Yeah. And many parents, many children, many girls don't know where to start. They totally don't know where to start. We've had cases of period poverty. Yeah. You know, girls exchanging sex for pads. We have them. We already have a few in universities. Yeah. They started just like that. But the transformation has been real. Right. The impact has been real. It's happening. Yes. Amen. Glory to God. We're going to give your numbers so that, you know, somebody can also join you in this initiative. Because I know people really want to help. Yes. They just want a channel. Yeah. And so we thank God for that. And I thank God that, Silly, you didn't sit down and say, wallow in self-pity and just cry yourself to death. But you rose up and decided, you know what, I've been there. I've been walking in period poverty.
Yes.
I've walked in food poverty. I've walked in, so I want to rescue girls from that predicament. And so I thank God for you that you are able to not just sit back, but do something about it. So we thank God for that initiative.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And remember, personally, I never used sanitary towels. We didn't have that privilege. So nilitumia tissue. Kuna ile tissue ilikuwa ya green. That is what we used.
Yeah.
Until umeshakuwa mtu mzima. And I think this is also good to highlight.
Yeah.
I remember there are PCA women from Nairobi. They came to visit us at the home. And they brought sanitary towels for us. That was the very first time for me to use the sanitary towel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So for me, sanitary towel is such a big deal.
It's a big deal.
For the girls, it's such a big deal. Yeah, it actually dignified the life of this child.
Right.
The confidence.
Yeah.
You know, even giving this girl one step to education.
It makes them feel they can become.
Yeah, and I always say education is the equalizer. You know? With education, you will get opportunities, but character will bring you down.
Yeah.
If you don't have character and discipline, as much as umesoma,
it will bring you down.
It will bring you down.
Yeah. That's powerful. I thank God for you. Thank you so much, Sylvia,
for
coming. And I thank God that you are able to be vulnerable enough to share your story and to let any woman that's watching us know that they don't have to die in that situation. Yeah? You're going to say hello to your husband and tell him we thank God that he found a very beautiful girl.
Yeah, I know right now he's in Korea doing the same work.
Yeah.
To my very own, as I call you, Muhesh, thank you so much for believing in me, for having my daughters together as a family. I love you so much. You are always my option, even after so many years. I love you so much. You're such a great man, and I pray that God may keep you. Atuzeeshe pamoja, as I always say, tuzeeke mapema. Tuzeeke pamoja, sorry. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
And for a girl who's down and wondering whether they'll ever make it, like you?
Like me, to any girl that is either in the streets, in the slums, I want to tell you, opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Keep focus, keep your purpose alive, make follow-up in anything that you do. Believe in yourself, look for help, speak out, and you will get that help, you will get that safe space, and you will achieve your dreams. I did it, and I can't see anything that can make you not to make it. Thank you.
Glory to God. We thank God for you. This is Woman Without Limits. May you have yourself an amazing week. I believe your life has been transformed. You can never be the same again. God bless you.
Kwenye familia ya kwangu, mama ndo alikuwa anaimba kwaya.
Mama alikuwa anaimba kwa kwaya.
Anaimba kwaya. Kwa najifunza nyimbo, anaimba pale nyumbani, anaimba sana.
Anaimba
sana.
Lakini yeye ndio ana discipline nyinyi wote na kiboko.
Tali kweli.
Ulisikia mbaya, ulisikia ni kama anakutesa?
Sasa unasikia kama anakutesa kwa sababu unapenda kuangalia TV. TV zimekuja, auditions niga. Kuna movie ilikuwa inaitwa No Retreat, No Surrender. Unaipenda ile movie. So lakini baadaye unatii. Lakini kadi Roho Mtakatifu akaanza kunipa utamu wa Yesu.